Hello everyone, it's Succulents Box back with another quick care guide. Today we'll be learning about this beautiful succulent, the Echeveria Raindrops. What makes this little guy stand out from the rest of its siblings is the raindrop-shaped bumps that decorate the end of each leaf. These bumps help store excess water and nutrients for the succulent and turn pink when it's cold or when exposed to lots of sunlight. Before we get into the fine details, I want to go over some quick placement tips to keep your Echeveria raindrops safe and sound. While this succulent isn't toxic to humans or animals, it's still good to keep your succulent away from curious or hungry pets. Lighting-wise, Echeverias love bright, indirect sunlight. To further coax that lovely pink color from your raindrops bumps, place your succulent on a bright, sunny windowsill where it gets an extra hour or so of sunlight each day. If you live somewhere that doesn't receive much sunlight, you can always provide supplementary lighting with a sun lamp. So let's get into the general care for our raindrops. Lighting. Like I'd mentioned before, Echeveria raindrops require bright sunlight, but direct sunlight may damage your succulent's leaves. To ensure your raindrops don't get sunburnt, make sure it receives mostly indirect sunlight. Opening the blinds halfway or placing your plant slightly away from the window can help. Temperature. Your raindrops love temperatures and flourish in environments ranging from 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It's best to keep them indoors where you can control the temperature, since like all Echeverias, raindrops don't do well in the cold. In terms of soil, you'll need a mixture with incredibly high drainage. I recommend using a cactus mix or taking traditional potting soil and modifying it. When you modify soil or make your own potting mix, you'll need both an organic element like peat moss or compost and an inorganic element like perlite or chicken grit. Now that you've got well-draining soil for your raindrops, it's time to water. When you water your succulent, use a bottle like this one. With your bottle, get underneath the leaves like so. You want to avoid getting water on the leaves since excess water can attract pests and cause mold growth. If watering with a bottle isn't your thing, you can also water your raindrops with bottom watering. To bottom water, stick your pot in a large tub of fresh water. Wait several minutes for your succulent to drink, and then remove the pot from the tub. Regardless of how you choose to water your succulent, always make sure the soil drains completely before putting it back. You can water your raindrops again when the soil is completely dried to the touch. This succulent goes dormant in the winter, so it may need less watering during that time. Always check your soil moisture before watering. Now let's go over how your raindrops bloom. Echeverias bloom at the height of their growing season in the late springtime. These delicate, bell-shaped flowers grow off the stems, which develop when the plant begins to flower. While these flowers aren't a death knell, some may not enjoy them, which is okay. Trim off the flower stems using a sharp, clean pair of scissors if you don't want to see them. It's natural to run into a few problems while you care for any succulent. To check out our guide for handling gnats, root rot, or other overwatering problems, check out the links in the description below. Another common problem with all members of the Echeveria family is how they grow. Like all plants, Echeverias like to grow towards the sunlight and will eventually become leggier and uneven if exposed to sunlight from the same direction for too long. To prevent this, I like to rotate my raindrops once a week, usually after watering it. Our final complication that is particular to the Echeveria raindrop succulent is the drops. If your succulent loses its drops, simply increase the amount of sunlight it gets and increase the time between waterings. This will put your raindrops in an environment that promotes the need for extra water storage. As always, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you like this video. If you want to see more content from us or have any questions or video topics you'd like to see covered, let us know in the comment section below. Happy gardening!
For more, you can find us at succulentsbox.com or on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.